Hi, I'm Jeff Forehand, and I am an engineer in the Mojave Desert of California. I work for the Air Force, and I do flight tests out here, aerospace engineer, and I do electronics engineering. I have always loved the piano music. I remember specifically back in the mid 70s when the movie The Sting came out with Robert Redford and Paul Newman. The music in that was all ragtime music, mostly Scott Joplin, as I recall. And I just really fell in love with the music from that movie. And we had a piano in my living room, and I would sit at it and I would, by ear, just plink out the notes I could remember from The Entertainer. And so never really got very far with that. Took lessons for a couple of months when I was probably 10-ish, but it was the classical style teaching piano, and it just didn't really click with me. So I was learning slide trombone at the time, so I just stuck with that. The challenging part for me for learning piano was that I just was not interested in what I thought was the way everyone learned piano, starting with children's songs, one hand at a time, playing, one note at a time kind of stuff, and then working your way up over years and years of doing that and gradually increasing the complexity. And I just felt like I didn't have the time and energy to put into that, and it was going to take too long. So I played guitar instead. That seemed to go a lot more quickly. And, over the years, I would go back to piano for a little while, trying to learn it from different methods that I would find. Nothing really seemed to click very well with me. So I pretty much gave up. I would come back to it once in a while, but never really seriously. So what's changed for me is that I'm, really enjoying sitting at the piano and playing. I have, been able to learn a few songs now since I started back in January from the method that Caitlin teaches. I now am able to play three songs, I would say, pretty well, and still working on new ones. And I really enjoy the time now that it takes to learn the songs. Number one, it doesn't take me nearly as long. In fact, I never maybe only learned Happy Birthday before this course, and that took a while. Now I'm able to learn the songs much more quickly and make them sound more musical and more like the songs they are since I've been following this course. So it was a lot of fun for me, especially early on. When the recital came up, I'd only been in the course not even a month, I think, when the announcement came out. And at that time, I thought, well, I won't have anything ready for the recital, I don't think. But then after working on my first song for a little bit, I realized that actually, I'm progressing quickly enough that I think I could have this ready by the recital. So I decided that I would sign up and do it, and I was really looking forward to it. I put in practice most every day with that song, or not just that song, but the course material plus working on that song to try to get it ready and polished for the recital. And then weeks leading up to it, I felt like I know this song well enough, and I'm ready to do the recital. So I will say it was nerve-wracking to play in the recital while I was waiting my turn, certainly. Listening to all the others play their songs was just wonderful to hear everyone. Everyone did such a great job, and I was roughly in the middle of the pack. So as I knew it was getting closer to me, I knew I was getting more and more nervous. But once it was my turn, I got going on it, and it went pretty well. I stumbled at the end, but I got a lot of great comments from all the people that were attending online for the recital. So I was very, very happy about that and very motivated to continue working on not only that piece, but on the new music I was also working on. And so now I will be looking forward to the next recital. Caitlin did a really great job of, trying to relax everyone at the beginning of this recital. So it took a little of the pressure off for me, at least. And I look forward to the next one now. I'm most proud of the progress I've made in such a short period of time. I get a lot of compliments, well, especially from the other students on the Piano League course. I try to now do a better job of putting up some of the music that I play to get feedback from people, and I get a lot of great feedback. So I think mostly just proud of, once I decide that I want to learn a song, I feel like that I can pretty much get through the song in a few weeks. I mean, I work on it a lot, so I change it up a lot, which makes it a little more difficult to memorize because I can't always remember what I did last time. But I'm working on that too. And I feel like I'm getting to where I'm happy with the version much earlier on when I, start working on it. So I work on about 2 or 3 songs at a time. And I think that has been a pretty good pace for me. So I'm pretty proud of that. I think I was surprised that no one had really, or that I hadn't really thought of learning piano this way before. I think I was locked into this idea of, pianists just they play off of sheet music. They have to learn over time how to sight read and, then just be able to play by looking at the notes on the sheet. And I just was kind of convinced in my own mind that I would never really get there. So what surprised me was that you could learn piano in a style that I was more akin to when I learned guitar. I mean, when you learn guitar, at least everyone I've known, you learn to play the chords right off the bat. And, if you want to learn to play a song, you can find what somebody else thinks the chords are for a song online, and then you can play along with the song, once you learn the chords on the guitar. So for some reason, it never really clicked for me to be able to do that on piano. And now that's more or less what we're doing in this course. And that has worked out great for me. And it worked great on guitar, and it works just as great on piano. And I'm very thankful about that. I would definitely recommend the Piano League course to any adult. It's great for people. I still work full time. And so sometimes it's a little difficult, managing the household and, work to find the time to practice. But with this course and the pace I'm learning makes it very exciting for me to sit down at a piano and continue to work on songs that I really love to listen to and have always wanted to learn to play. And this course really is the best course that I've ever come across to help people do that in as short of a period of time that, I mean, it really makes efficient use of your time, doesn't waste your time at all. And I couldn't speak more highly of the course, and I can't imagine another one being as good. So I would definitely recommend this course to others.